speed, it is precisely the moment that we become completely conscious of the boundaries of the worldview that we have comfortably inhabited for several centuries. But it's also, at that point, the moment that we are taken to pick. We see the door of the sky, and we walk through it.
Each movement had its center of gravity. It would suffice to control this within the puppet. The limbs, which are only pendulums, follow mechanically of their own accord without further help. The line which the center of gravity has to follow is indeed quite simple, and in most cases he believed straight. In the cases in which it is curved, the law of its curvature seems to be at least of the first or at most of the second order. Even in the latter case, the line is only elliptical, a form of movement in the body's extremities, because of the joints, which is the most natural of movements. So this hardly demands great talent on the part of the operator.
Seen from another point of view, this line could be something very mysterious, for it's nothing other than the path taken by the dancer's soul. Far from being a mechanical operation, manipulation of the puppet would require total identification of operator and puppet. The operator himself would have to dance. Moreover, a properly made puppet could perform a dance more gracefully than the most skilled human dancer. Puppets are essentially weightless. They need the ground only to boost their momentum, whereas humans require it to recover from the exertions of the dance.
The stories of puppets becomes the story of embodied souls and ensouled objects. It insists that our souls are never perfectly our own, as our bodies are never our own. Puppets are entities smaller and larger than any cells we know, cells capable of gaining life by giving themselves away.
Along with being a theater of transformation, the puppet theater is a theater of miniatures. Things on the puppet stage are most often smaller than life, shrunken or reduced doubles of the human world, easier thus to manipulate, to arrange and rearrange, join and disjoin. The puppet theater is one in which casts of a whole epic drama might fit in a small box or bag. On the puppet stage, everything is liable to become different from what you think it is, even as puppets are nothing but themselves.
We've reached an impasse with a bunch of friends. Just having fun. Stick that carrot stick right up your ass. We'll see who wins after we keep telling them to jump, dude. Let's do it. Alright? We should have battled within an hour. Alright, please, gladiators, we're going down in 2 hours.
aspects of the puppet theater. Puppets come in all shapes and sizes. The plays of scale in puppet theater are about more than visual paradox. They suggest that we do not yet know the dimensions and limits of what we call life. This theater will remind us that even the life of our hands is not our own, that these are subject to stranger motions, capable of stranger gifts. It may also remind us that we do not yet know what it means to be inanimate, that we do not know fully the different kinds of death that humans own, or the shapes of the lives that can be lived in inanimate things.
Things on the puppet stage are most often smaller than life, shrunken or reduced doubles of a human world, thus easier to manipulate, join, and disjoin. However, not all puppets are small. Kenneth Gross claims that if it is not smaller than life, the puppet is likely to be larger than life, able thus to create an ambiguity of scale that is produced by the play of miniature things.
Peter Schumann was a brilliant puppeteer whose giant puppet creations were like arbitrary, papier-mâché gods who belonged to an impersonal but still human world. Their gestures slowed down, their grim faces were suffused with temporal loss and suffering, drawing our care on moral and political sympathies, yet indifferent to us at the same time.
In their vast scale, they make those around them, those who move them, and